Okay, so assume that we had this structural project. As you can see, it's composed of columns and two floors. And if we needed to add beams between these columns, so what we can do is we can let's go to level 2 and add the beams between these columns. So it's as easy as selecting beam, and of course you can change the you can select a specific type if you go to edit type, and we can load more beams. If we go to structural framing, and let's say concrete, so rectangle, just click OK. And let me go to again, sorry. And we can add these on the grid, of course, just to make our lives easier. So as you see, these are gonna appear sort of in like a very thin line. If we click on finish, so we'll see like a beam system that has been placed. What you can also do is you can change that to wireframe, so you can view whatever is beneath your slab. And we can also have a look at our 3D view, so looking at it from the bottom, this is how it looks like. Another thing that I want to show you is if I go back to my level 2, if I want to delete all of these, I'll just go to right click and then select all instances in the entire project, and to double check, it's going to select 12 structural framing, a girder, click OK. Girder basically means the beam, and then delete. So I can also add like a beam system, so I can customize a beam system. And so first, let's say we want it for this whole slab. I can of course draw this rectangle. I can also change the beam direction, so currently it's set as these two lines. As you can see, these two lines indicate that they will be sort of horizontally. I can change that by maybe selecting this line instead, so over here it's going to become vertically aligned. So if I click on the tick, and you can see now I've got this sort of beam system. Now I can also specify the distance between these beams. I can do that by, if I select this beam system in my properties, make sure that structural beam system is selected, and over here I can play around with the layout, so fixed number, maybe maximum spacing. I can specify the fixed spacing as well for it, and then the justification, we can play around with that. So these are two methods of adding beams to your structural project.